Hey guys, it's V and welcome to a much overdue pregnancy vlog. Sorry it's been so long. I've just been going through so much stuff, it gets a little hectic this late in the pregnancy, and I haven't been feeling good and I was in the hospital, so it just kind of slipped away from me, and I am now 34 weeks pregnant, almost 35 weeks. So I figured, I should probably get another one in here before I have the baby. Now, this one's probably going to be chopped up and edited a lot because my brain has just been so scrambled that my thoughts don't make any sense when I'm trying to speak. Like that. That didn't make any sense, I don't think. So yeah, just expect a lot of cuts because I don't know what's going on in here, but it's scrambled eggs right now. Well, first, let's go ahead and talk about the hospital, because that was fun. How many weeks ago was this? I want to say I was 31 weeks. I was 31 weeks and I started having contractions. Now, when you're pregnant, you can have like Braxton Hicks contractions, which, they don't really hurt or anything. But what I was having was real contractions, very painful. They were timeable and they weren't going away. And it was about, let's say, 1 a.m. to about 5 a.m. where I was just having these contractions. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm going to have to call the hospital. I'm going to have to go in at 31 weeks and I'm having a baby. I was so scared. So yeah, I was afraid that I was going to have a baby at 31 weeks. Luckily, I was able to get them to stop long enough for me to sleep. They were so painful I couldn't sleep. But for the next, let's say, day or so, I was having them randomly. Still very painful, but not timeable anymore. That Wednesday, I always have my appointments on Wednesday. So that Wednesday, I went in to see my OB and I told her about the contractions. She's like, oh, okay, well, let me just do a check on your cervix and make sure you're not dilated or anything. So she gives me a cervix check, and that was extremely painful. I had no idea they would be that painful. Gosh, and I'm sitting here thinking, if this hurts, what does labor feel like? That just makes you more scared for labor. But she checks me and she says, oh, yeah, you're a little soft. I don't like how soft your cervix is. We're going to send you to triage. And so she sends me to the hospital. She also sends me to the hospital for my heart palpitations. I don't know when this started. Maybe 29 weeks? 28 weeks? I have no idea, actually. I may have even talked about it in my last vlog. But I'll have these episodes of where my heart just starts racing and it's hard to breathe. I get sweaty and dizzy, vomiting, passing out, all kinds of just really not fun stuff. And I actually had one in the waiting room waiting for her. That morning was particularly bad, I remember. And so I'm sitting in the room waiting for her to come in, and I'm just like dying and about to pass out. And she's looking at me. She's like, yeah, you're going to triage. We're gonna monitor your heart. So I get sent to Winnie Palmer to monitor my heart and the contractions. And I was just expecting to sit there for a little bit while they monitored me. They gave me steroid shots just in case, the baby decides to come early. Her lungs would be already, well, not fully developed, but more developed. So they gave me some really painful, those hurt. Man, pregnancy hurts. So they gave me 2 steroid shots, and they started me on Procardia, which should stop the contractions. I'm sitting there, they gave me an IV of fluids trying to do all the stuff to stop the contractions and to calm my heart. I'm thinking they're just gonna monitor me and then I'm gonna go home, but they're like, oh no, we're gonna keep you overnight just to be sure. Great. So I had to stay in the hospital overnight, which Winnie Palmer is a fantastic hospital, but you know, it's just not comfortable. It's not your bed, it's not your home. They're waking you up all night to take your vitals. They were waking me up to do EKG, to check the contractions all night, so you don't get much sleep. So the next day, they're monitoring me all day long. Some doctors from the hospital across the street came over. They're monitoring my heart, they're looking at it, they're asking me all these questions, and they're like, okay, well, we want to get an ultrasound. So then they wheel in the ultrasound. I get one of the baby and I get one of my heart. Lots of stuff. And then Thursday evening, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm going to spend another night here. They told me I was going to spend another night, but around 10 p.m., one of the doctors came in and he was like, okay, we can't find anything wrong with your heart. We're just gonna say it's pregnancy related. I should really close the door, but I don't feel like letting the cat in and out. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. All the noises of the outside. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, the doctor, yes. He was telling me that, you know, they can't find anything wrong with my heart, you know, structurally. There's no holes or anything. And it's really just a pregnancy thing. You know, everything's shifting, and there's a good chance it could have shifted into a new spot, and that's causing the tachycardia, or, you know, the increased blood volume in your body, blood pressure, all kinds of things that are just pregnancy related, and it probably won't stop until I have the baby, which sucks really, really bad, because when this happens, it's so debilitating that I have to stop everything that I'm doing and lay down. I can't work. If I had a car, I wouldn't be able to drive it because it would be really dangerous. So it's frustrating. I try to rest as much as possible. So there's really no exercising going on right now. I really wish I could dance right now, but I can't. If I dance for like more than 10 seconds, I'm done just putting me on the floor. So yeah, it's really frustrating. But they were able to stop the contractions. So I got to go home that night. Thank goodness. And ever since, I've still been having contractions. In fact, I had another few nights ago where it was just coming. And I was so scared that I was going into real labor because I actually had to get in the shower. It was so painful. And the shower did nothing. So on the one hand, I appreciate it because it kind of gives me an idea of what real labor is like and what I'll be able to do as far as helping me cope through it. You know, so I know that showers feel good, but it's not going to stop the pain. Maybe listening to music will help. I didn't try that, but maybe it will. So I appreciate it in that way, but it was hella painful. And I'm pretty sure everybody else thinks so too, that I'm not even gonna make it to January, that I'm gonna keep having contractions, and we're gonna have a baby this month. Who knows? Or she might surprise us and I'll go overdue. Who knows? You can't really plan these kind of things. But I'm doing my best to prepare. This room is full of baby stuff. There is a bouncer right here. There is a car seat right here. So trying to get everything prepared. I've washed all of her clothes, or most of them, the ones that she can really wear right now. I'm taking tea every day, or should be. Sometimes I forget. Raspberry leaf tea is good to help you for labor. She is kicking pretty hard right now, so whew. I'm doing what I can to prepare just in case she decides to make an early appearance. Let's talk some other symptoms. Going head to toe, let's start with my face. I filmed a vlog 3 days ago, and my head and my body were two completely different colors. And I'm sitting here thinking, what's wrong with my foundation? Like, is it expired or something? Why is it not matching anymore? And then I've just realized, because, hello, Kiwi. I've just realized that it's not the foundation. It's me. My body is really dark. Pregnancy has, especially this area here, right all in here, I look like I don't wash. It's horrible. Pregnancy has just darkened all of my skin, and it's not evenly dark, it's patches. I hate it, and I'm pretty sure that's a hormone thing. So I don't know what to do as far as foundation goes. Like, it doesn't match anymore. So this is not intentional. In case you guys are looking at me like, wow, she can't do makeup at all. I just haven't found a new foundation to match it. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I only have a few more weeks anyway, so I'm just going to let it ride out, I guess. Swelling. My feet have started to swell. As you can see, I've got twists in. This is what I hope to have for labor. I put them in kind of early, but I did it with the idea that I might go into labor early. If I don't go into labor until 42 weeks, then I have to redo them. But I didn't want to deal with natural hair while trying to take care of a newborn, so I'm hoping to keep these in for a little while. But I was sitting here watching Parks and Recreation, twisting up my hair, and then at the end of the day, I'm looking at my feet, and I've got like some real sausages going on. I don't usually swell, and it's a little late to start swelling, I think. So it was really surprising to me. Now I've noticed they're pretty much swollen all the time. The mornings, a little less, and a lot at night. And my skin is just so tight. It's I know it's a pregnancy thing, but it's really frustrating because my shoes don't fit anymore. And I only really have 2 pairs of sandals that I wear on a daily basis, and they're really tight now. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Go buy another pair of sandals or heartburn. I finally got heartburn. I was a little worried about that, that old wives' tale that your baby will have a lot of hair if you have heartburn, and I didn't have any, so I was like, oh, she's gonna be bald. But I have had a little bit, not a whole lot, thank goodness, because it's just terrible creeping up into your throat while you're trying to sleep. I take some Tums to try to relieve that, and I usually go right to sleep. Sleeping has been mostly easy. I just don't go to sleep until really late now. Most of the time I don't go to sleep until after 3 o'clock. Last night I went to bed around 3:30. But I still have this internal clock to wake up between 8 and 9 o'clock. So I'm getting a lot less sleep, but I'm still able to sleep fully. I'm peeing less. Pregnancy makes you have to go a lot, especially at night, but I can go maybe twice and then go right back to sleep. So I'm not staying up all night, tossing and turning, trying to sleep. And, rolling a lot because you have to sleep on your side. I'm a stomach sleeper. I haven't been able to do that in a while, so it's not very comfortable sleeping anymore. And then if you try to lay on your back, can't breathe because everything's just being pushed up and you're suffocating. And now I'm having contractions if I lay on my back, so I really can't lay on my back anymore. It's all kinds of frustration, but only a few more weeks. And my stomach exploded between, let's say, 29 weeks and today. Actually, I think I exploded even in just the last few days that I did the other vlog. I'm much bigger. It's weird. My shirts don't actually completely cover the bump anymore. But, I'm short-waisted. I'm not short, I'm 5'6", but I have a very short waist and long legs. So what ends up happening is that there's nowhere for the baby to go but straight out. And so my belly expanded really fast, faster than my skin could cope. And I have really crazy stretch marks, which I'm gonna head and show you guys right about now. My shirt, I don't know if you can see it, but my shirt no longer covers. I've got a little bit of peeking out at the bottom here. And I've got all of these stretch marks. Stretch marks. Dark ones, light ones. Fun. And I'm really self-conscious about them, but I wanna document this for the future. I shouldn't be ashamed because I'm growing my baby girl, and this is what has to happen apparently. So that's all I have for you guys for this week's pregnancy vlog. I guess I'm gonna get one more out, hopefully. Fingers crossed that she doesn't come early. I'll try to get one more out. And I will also film a what's in my hospital bag video. I'm not finished with the bag yet. I have a few more things that I have to buy. I'll have a bag for me and a bag for baby. So once I get all that stuff in the bags, then I will film that for you guys. And anything else that you want to see, I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. I'm out of breath, man. I didn't talk about being out of breath, but that's a big pregnancy thing. You're always out of breath no matter what you do. But yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I forgot how to do this. It's been so long. And I will see you guys in the next video.